Let's be honest, sometimes you just gotta disappear. Whether you're an imposter about to make a move or a crewmate trying to avoid a deadly encounter, knowing the best hiding spots can be a lifesaver. On the Skeld, that electrical room with the cameras, prime real estate for an imposter to vent in, do the deed, and vent right back out. For crewmates, try hiding in plain sight in the middle of a group doing tasks. Just act natural, blend in, and hope for the best. Over on Polus, the specimen room is your new best friend. Lots of visual clutter, easy escape routes. It's a recipe for chaos. Crewmates, stick to the security room. You can monitor the cameras and have a good view of anyone coming or going. And then there's Mira HQ, where the vents are your playground. Use them to quickly traverse the map, pop out for a surprise kill, and vanish without a trace. Experiment, explore, and find the ones that work best for you.
You think you know Among Us, huh? You've mastered the tasks, memorized the maps, but have you ever stumbled upon the game's secret tasks? These hidden gems can give you a serious edge. One of the most common secret tasks is the submit scan task in Medbay. It's easy to miss, but if you see someone standing on that platform for an unusually long time, they're probably completing this hidden objective. Another sneaky one is the Prime Shields task on the Skeld and Polis. It involves a quick mini-game where you have to press a series of buttons in the correct order. And then there's the Clear Asteroids task, found on the Mira HQ map. This one requires you to shoot down asteroids before they hit your ship. Stay alert and keep an eye out for them.
All right, imposters, this one's for you. You want to be the ultimate agent of chaos, the master of deception? I'm about to break down the art of the imposter, Mr. Beast style. First things first, confidence is key. You gotta sell it. Act like you belong. Stroll casually through the halls and blend in with the crewmates. Remember, you're one of them. Until you're not. Next up, master the art of the fake task. Stand near a task station and pretend to do the work. But here's the pro tip. Learn which tasks have visual cues for other players. For example, on the Skeld, the empty garbage task has a visible animation. Timing is everything. Don't be afraid to let a few rounds go by without making a kill. Build trust, observe your fellow players, and wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. And when you do make your move, make it count. Isolate your target, strike quickly, and get out of there before you're caught. And finally, remember the power of the lie. If you're accused, deny everything. A little chaos goes a long way.
Being a crewmate is more than just running around completing tasks. It's about survival, strategy, and outsmarting those sneaky imposters. You ready to level up your crewmate game? Let's do this. First rule of survival, stick together. There's strength in numbers. Traveling in groups makes it harder for the imposter to isolate and eliminate their targets. Plus, if a murder does happen, you've got witnesses. Second, be observant. Pay attention to who's going where, who's acting sus, and who seems a little too eager to point fingers. Remember those visual task cues we talked about? Use them to your advantage. If someone's faking a task, call them out. Third, use the emergency meetings wisely. Gather solid evidence, discuss your suspicions calmly, and make sure you've got a strong case before you accuse someone. And finally, trust your gut. Sometimes you just get a bad feeling about someone. Don't be afraid to voice your suspicions, even if you don't have concrete proof.
Vents, my friends. The imposter's secret weapon. They can be your ticket to a quick getaway, a surprise attack, or just a convenient shortcut across the map. But be warned, vents can also be your downfall if you're not careful. First rule of venting, be strategic. Don't just hop into the nearest vent whenever you feel like it. Plan your routes, consider your surroundings, and make sure you know where you're going before you jump in. Second, be stealthy. Venting makes noise. If another player is nearby, they'll hear you. Try to vent when nobody's around, or use distractions to cover your tracks. For example, wait until a sabotage is called, then make your move while everyone's distracted. Third, know your limits. You can't stay in the vents forever. There's a cooldown timer, and if another player sees you enter or exit a vent, you're toast. Use vents to your advantage. They're not just for escaping. Practice makes perfect. The more you use vents, the better you'll become at using them effectively.
Listen up, crewmates and imposters alike, because this chapter is all about style. Strategic style. The right color and outfit combination can make you blend in, stand out, or even throw suspicion off your trail. For imposters, it's all about being forgettable. Stick to basic colors that won't draw attention. Think red, blue, black, colors that people are less likely to remember. And keep the outfit simple. No need to draw attention to yourself with a giant top hat or a pet alien. Crewmates, on the other hand, can use their outfits to their advantage. Try coordinating colors with your friends to create a sense of trust. If everyone in your group is wearing shades of green, the imposter might think twice before targeting one of you. Another pro tip: pay attention to what everyone else is wearing. Your appearance is just another tool in your arsenal. Use it wisely to gain a psychological edge in the game.
We've all been there. You're so close to winning and then BAM! You make a rookie mistake and throw the entire game. Don't worry, we've all been there. But today we're going to learn from those mistakes so we can avoid them in the future. One of the most common mistakes is calling an emergency meeting without any evidence. Don't waste everyone's time just because you're feeling sus. Gather some proof first. Another common error is ignoring visual tasks. Remember those tasks that have animations other players can see? Pay attention to them. They're like free proof of innocence. For my imposters out there, a common mistake is killing in plain sight. Be patient, wait for the right opportunity, and make sure you've got an escape route planned. And finally, one mistake I see both crewmates and imposters making is not paying attention to the map. Learning from your mistakes is a crucial part of getting better at any game.
Let's be real. Tasks aren't the most exciting part of Among Us, but they are essential to winning as a crewmate. The faster you can complete your tasks, the closer you are to victory. But it's not just about speed, it's about strategy. First things first, learn the maps and the task locations. Knowing where you need to go and how to get there quickly can save you valuable time. Next, prioritize your tasks. Some tasks are quick and easy, like swiping your card or connecting wires. Others, like the reactor or oxygen tasks, take a bit longer. Try to knock out those short tasks first, then focus on the longer ones. And here's a pro tip. Try to group your tasks together. If you have multiple tasks in the same area, try to complete them all at once. Completing your tasks is crucial to winning as a crewmate.
You've mastered the basics, now it's time to take your Among Us skills to the next level. These advanced strategies will give you the edge you need to outsmart, outmaneuver, and completely dominate your opponents. Let's talk about psychological warfare. As an imposter, plant seeds of doubt early on. Accuse someone subtly, then back off. This creates confusion and makes other players question what they saw. Crewmates, you can use psychology too. Pay attention to voting patterns. If someone consistently votes with the imposter or changes their story at the last minute, they might be sus. Another advanced strategy is mastering the art of the stack kill. This risky move involves multiple imposters killing in a crowded area, making it impossible to determine who the killer is. It takes coordination and timing, but when done right, it's a game changer. Imposters, use sabotage to your advantage. Don't just call it randomly. These advanced strategies take practice and skill, but with time and dedication, you can become a true Among Us mastermind.